Hi and happy Tuesday. Welcome back to another Patreon Live where we're going to be working on Project Life. I do have my video up, so I'm just going to wait for it for a second here to click over to live. I also feel like I'm probably a little angled, but that's okay. I went and ran down to make some tea right before starting. I can't drink it yet because it's going to be like on fire, hot. Okay. Come on, YouTube. Oops. And actually, I might need to go out and back in. Nope, there it goes. Okay. We're here. Hi, hello, and welcome back. How's everybody doing today? Okay, we're good. Just making sure everything's up to date. I am like slightly out of breath because I did just run down. I had 1 minute to go, and I was like, 1 minute? I can do this. I'm going to go make some tea. So anyway, I hope everybody is having a great day today. It is Tuesday the 29th of November, which is nuts. Slight update. My mom came over this morning and helped me decorate my house, and it looks awesome. It's not done yet by any means, but the living room, dining room, kind of first floor area is done except for our Christmas tree because we'll go get a real Christmas tree this weekend. But otherwise, everything's decorated. That's very exciting. I still have, and we put up the tree in my bedroom, but it's not decorated yet. I have to do that probably tonight or tomorrow. But I still have some bedroom stuff to do and things that need to happen. And of course, we need to go get our real Christmas tree and decorate that as well. So we're not done, but it finally feels a little festive in our house, and that's pretty awesome. So, okay, let's go ahead. I'm going to flip you guys over to my desk view here so we can get started. And even though it feels a whole lot like, well, it feels a lot more like Christmas right now, we're diving back into October to document 2 of the weeks of October leading up to Halloween. So tomorrow is when we'll actually document Halloween in the beginning of November. So today we're going from the 17th to the 30th. So bear with me, I suppose, while we dip back into the spooky month yet again. We should just never leave the spooky month. And, well, of course we should, because then we get the joyful month, and I like that one just as much. Anyway, so we're gonna get started and tell some October stories. So bear with me here for just a minute while I get my stool out and move the camera to desk view, and then we're gonna get started. Hi, Susan. Welcome back. How is your Tuesday going? All right, here we go. What are you all working on this week in preparation for December Daily? With it starting, you know, in like 2 days. Hi, Terry. I see your thing just came through too. Anyways, with December Daily being, or the start of December being in 2 days, are you finishing up other projects before December hits, or are you starting into December already? What are you currently working on this week? All right, so layout number 1 is, what is this? This is week 42, which would be the 17th to the 23rd of October. So for this one, I'm using a combination of Frankie's Halloween collection, which is the collection that I and my sister-in-law Caitlin and our friend Sarah, we designed together and released this over on Etsy. So I'm going to be using pieces of that kit for this week, in addition to some other bits and pieces from my stash. So I'm going to get everything laid out here. You did a little local Christmas shopping this morning. That's so fun. I'm going to be doing that, I hope, tomorrow. Although it's not like super local because I'm probably just going to go to Target. So it is local, like it is in my town, but that doesn't really count. I do like to visit. We have a bookshop in our town that I just love. It's so cute. And it's just, I don't know, I really like them. And a lot of times I will go there when I get books. I didn't do that this year. But who knows? Maybe we'll have some leftover money and maybe I can still pay them a visit. Where is this supposed to go? Trunk or treat. Okay, you go here. What did I, oh no, I was thinking that this was the the page protector orientation I ran out of. No, it is not. It is not. Anyway, so I would like to go to our bookshop and do that maybe if I have some extras. We've been doing really good on our purchases though. So we set aside a sinking fund for Christmas and we contribute to it every month, which has made Christmas shopping so much less stressful than it has been in the past because we just already have it ready to go and it's kind of awesome. Okay, where do you go? There. Okay, and you are there, and you are there. No. There, and you are there. Okay, there we go. So here is kind of where I'm at. Now, all of the cards that I'm using all came from that Frankie's collection, Frankie's Halloween collection. I do have a couple of these larger wood veneer pieces. These were an add-on to the October Stories by the Month kit. And these I'm planning to put on a couple of the photos just because I like them. So I think that one's going to go there. This one's going to go here as a title, which is why I purposefully started my journaling a little bit lower. And that's as far as I got. So I do know that I need to put, I'm going to put the word October in the dates. I'm curious now though, if I had a specific October that I wanted to add. I don't remember. I do have this. I'm like, I could put this one here. Or was I going to stamp it? I don't remember. Part of the problem of designing it last week or the week before that is I can't remember some things. Okay, so I'm thinking I'll probably use that to stamp my dates on it. I'm going to pull up this window shade too and see if I get a little bit more light. I think that helped. Usually I craft with the shade drawn, but it's pretty cloudy out again today. I asked Google what our weather was going to be this week, and she's like, from now until next week, it's going to be cloudy. I was like, dang it. I would like some sun, please. Darn you.
What a rude answer.
What a rude. I agree with that. So rude. So rude. Hey, let me borrow this computer for just a hot second, if you don't mind. All right. This is what I do. Part of why I like designing things digitally first is I can reference them.
Oh, yes.
All right. So I want this. This is week 42. What was I going to do here? Or did I not? Oh, I didn't. Okay. Okay, I must have just guesstimated. All right, so I can do the wood veneer or I can stamp. Maybe, what do I have for stamps? Let's pull out my alphas, go through them, see what I've got. All right, I could do Serif font. I feel like you're too small. I might need the bigger ones. Oh, I know what I can use. Where are you? Are you specialty? No. Well, where did I put those? I have these ones from right here. Yes. They're from Heidi Swap from last year. They're called Caution. And they look really cool. A little bit to like, I mean, they were part of her Halloween collection. So they definitely look pretty Halloweenish. So I'm like, I could do that. Or I could just do that and add this. Maybe I'll just do that. This is easier, then I don't have to stamp anything. That might make my decision for me. And then I still have not yet put away my Halloween stuff. That's coming. Actually, I'll probably do that tomorrow because tomorrow we'll document Halloween in Project Life. And hopefully I will have those darn books bound. That's my goal for today. And then I can put it all away. That's, I think, what I'm going to plan to do. All right, so let's just do this title card first. So I think I kind of like the two different fonts. That's cool. And then I need some date stamp and my date stamp. Terry, you're going to Target tomorrow. Oh, you have to go out of town Thursday. Target's on the way. Closest one is 2 hours. Oh my gosh. That's, I don't know, I could not survive. Well, I suppose Target does allow you to ship for free, pretty much, right? So that kind of helps. But there's something magical about just walking around Target and putting things into your cart that you shouldn't, because you don't need them. But Target, I mean, when you're there, you need it. That's at least a lot of money. Yeah, you probably save a lot of money. But I hope you get to make it there, because I can't believe that 2 hours. That would be like, for us, like driving to the other side of our state. That's wild. Terry, where do you live? I'm curious. Where do you live that Target's so far away from you? 23, right? Yes. All right. We got the dates. I'll have to put something in the middle as a separator, just because I don't have to, but I do that because I like it. I like the way it looks. Grab that big old label. And then what I think I'm going to do is just go ahead and layer this on top first before I stick it down, because then I might have a better idea of how it'll fit. So we're just going to wing this here. I hope I got that straight. I think it's good. Good enough. Oh, I didn't realize you lived on Mackinac Island. What? Maybe I did know that. I might have known that and forgotten about it. That's so cool. It's very hard to shop online because you love to look at everything in person. Yes. Yes, I can only imagine. Terry, have you always lived on Mackinac Island, or did you move there as an adult? That's so cool. My sister had friends who had like a summer house there, and we usually go to visit every couple of years. We make it up there. It's been a while. Actually, we were up there. When did we go to that wedding? Was that 2 years ago? Oh, gosh. Oh, our friend Brandon got married on Mackinac Island. I think it was 2 years. I think it was 20. No, was it last year? It was last year. I think it was last year in 2021. We were there. I'm so bummed. We could have met up for coffee. Next time. Oh, lovely. I love when I get glue on my desk. Okay, so I'm just going to layer these all together like so. There we go. Title card. I just need something fun to go there, which we'll figure that out here in a second. Oh, I could put like a little... put like a little candy corn in there. I kind of like that. Okay, can I put candy corns other places so it makes sense? Sure can. We'll figure it out. Because I'm going to use all this. We're going to use all the candy corns. Yes. And then I'm going to grab tiny phrase stickers. We'll use those with those. And there we go. Got a bunch of them. Okay. I think these were also part of that Heidi Swap collection. Oof. So we'll do that. And move them around. Hey, Etienne. Oh, yes, Susan, during the lilac season in Mackinac. Yes, they do have like beautiful, beautiful, beautiful gardens and all this stuff there. So cool. Traverse City and Mount Pleasant are the closest stores for Target. That's just crazy. Mackinac Island they will never get Target. That just won't happen. But if anywhere needed their very own, that would be it. It would be witching. I like it. So, let me see here. What pictures in here did not make... Actually, quite a few of these did not make it into my October daily this year. Or if they did, they were very small. Because I did do a page... What did that page look like? I'm like, I did do a page for the zoo. But I feel like... Oh yeah, it was this one. So I do have some, no, it wasn't that one. That was Izzy's Halloween. No, where's the zoo one? No, right here. Right here is the zoo. So I do have some of these same pictures, like this one of Izzy and May. Actually, it's slightly different, the one I picked. I do have the one of May climbing through the string maze. And that's it. Everything else I don't have in my October daily. Okay, cool. I wondered that because, what is not coming back together here? Come on now. There we go. I wondered because I picked a lot of pictures from that event to put into here. So I've got this one of Izzy and the horses, which I really like this. The horse in the background, I don't know if you can see it. I'll put it up here so maybe you can. The horse that's kind of faded out in the background has a moon shape on its forehead, and then it has purple, oh gosh, what's that called? A purple brittle. I think it's called a brittle. Oh man, it's been a long time.
I have no idea what a brittle is.
The thing that goes on their face, because its reins are the things you hold. I think it's a brittle. But don't quote me on that. It's been a long time. I used to know a lot more about horses when I was little because I used to take lessons for riding them, but I don't remember. Anyways, I thought that it was super cool that she's dressed up as a witch and there's this horse in the background with a crescent moon on its forehead. Like, how freaking cool. So that's this picture. And then I've got this one that's just really silly of Izzy and my dad. So we went to this with my parents, my sister and her husband, and then Caitlin, Alex, and May came with us too. So this was all at the zoo in East Lansing, which is called Potter Park. This picture I love. My sister, Haley, my mom, me, and Izzy, we all dressed up as witches. And when we were walking up, you could see on our shadow all of our hats. And I thought that it was super cool. So I took a picture of our shadows. And then this picture makes me laugh because it looks like May is telling me off. Like she's got her finger up in the air. Like she's like, no, 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 you know, or whatever. It's really cute. So I have that one on here. And then what? So this was the string maze that the kids played in. They had like a bunch of events that you could do while you were there. And this picture was from the evening time. We went back to my sister's house to just have dinner and hang out. And I got this picture of May and I thought it was really cute. So there's a lot of May in here. She's like, you know, she's part of the fam.
Yeah, she's a star too.
She's a star. She's a star. And then this picture right here is from a trunk or treating that we went to. So it's the two kids. And then this is my aunt who had a car there. So I loved getting a picture of the kids with my aunt in here. And then this is a puzzle that I put together. It's my favorite puzzle of the year so far. It was a 1,000-piece shaped haunted house puzzle. So it's shaped like the haunted house. It was really hard. And I love hard puzzles. So I was very proud when I completed it. So I've got a picture of my puzzle, which was a story that did not make it into my October daily this year. So I'm just going to look through some of these tiny phrase stickers and pick some to add to this layout. And I think that's probably all I'm going to do to it. And these little candy corns. Wow, Terry, you've been there for 40 years. You came to work there for college and didn't leave after college.
That's amazing.
That is amazing. I mean, it's so beautiful there. I can understand. Okay. Yes, I could totally understand. Okay, so we're going to say, we'll put spooktacular here on this May picture. Get another little candy corn to go with it. And then we'll do thinking up here, I might actually, is there anything pretty good on this? Not bobbing for apples, no thanks. Not really. Okay, what about the orange? Already I have orange up there. What about black? Looking for something that's kind of longer. My favorite holiday. I could do that. Halloween is a real treat. Halloween decorations. Okay, let's just do this. Where'd that go? My favorite holiday. I was thinking of putting just right here. And then, so we've got here, here. I'm going to get another one on this one of May. Maybe we'll do this like do not enter. Since it's kind of a maze, right? Okay, and then I've got two more. Which I'm thinking. Maybe I'll put this one on the two girls that says Wicked. And then over here, I'm thinking another, because then I've got pinks. Maybe I'll do another pink over there, just to bring in a little bit more of that color. The cards don't have any pink in them, but pink goes very well with purple, so that's just what it's going to be. Okay, I want to see if there's anything like, I could do Bootiful. Yeah, let's do that. Bootiful. Which I'll do there. And then we can add these last little candy corn puffies. One there and one here. And then I've used them all. Yay. Okay. Get rid of all this other stuff. Step back, take a final look, and make sure there's nothing else I want to do. Okay. Oh, I have to add this on there. That would be good. And then, so for the journaling cards then, because sometimes, you know, I tell my stories different than what's exactly pictured, because I might have a different story I want to tell. Oh, I'll do this. I don't know if you guys care about this, but whatever. I care. I like it, and I'm proud and I want to show it off. So here is the layout for, we're on week, what, 40? Oh, here's my layout for this week in my journal. So you can see, like, lots of journaling. I used some stamps from Close to My Heart, which are really cute. I got this girl because she made me think of Izzy. Izzy loves dressing up like a kitty. So there's the journaling that associates to this layout. So then stories that I told, I talked about, so this card here that says a happy story. I liked the happy and the hard, and coming up with, based on my journaling, like what during this week was really good and what during this week was kind of difficult, because no week is just only good. There's always stuff that's difficult. And I love the opportunity to document that stuff too. So for this one, I talked about going to Potter Park to do the Zoo Boo fair, and how we really enjoyed her Zoo Boo at the Potter Park Lansing Zoo, and definitely want to do that one again. To me, in my own personal opinion, it was better than the Detroit Zoo for an event. So I would definitely go to this one again over Detroit Zoo. But we love the Detroit Zoo. That's where we're members, so we're there all the time. We're there all the time. We don't have to go to dress up in our costumes, you know? For the hard story, I talked about Jonah actually came down with a really bad cold this week and had to stay home. So for the zoo, it was just me and Izzy that went. Aaron and Jonah ended up being sick all weekend, or the end of the week and all day Saturday. So they stayed home while Izzy and I went. And whenever Jonah gets sick, he has a really bad gag reflex when he's coughing. If he starts coughing, even if he is not sick, then the chances are extremely high that something unpleasant is going to come out. So that actually happened to us, and it happened on our bed in the middle of the night during the week, and that was just not fun. I mean, I don't know if I could count on both hands the numbers of times that's happened in the last couple of years. Poor kid, has a terrible gag reflex. Then for this card that says making a story, and it's got the little cauldron at the bottom and the shelf of potions at the top, I talked about getting our family pictures taken. So Tammy here in our community met up with us for the second year in a row and took our family photos. This time Caitlin, Alex, and May joined in as well. So I talked about that experience. I don't have any of those pictures in here. I can't remember if I printed them for the following week. I might have, or I just have them set aside for another purpose. I can't remember if I printed those, but that happened this week as well, and I don't have that pictured. And then down at the bottom, I talked about going to the trunk or treat and how, we go to that every year. My mom is part of a women's club, and they host this trunk or treat every year. So we always try to go. And that's stories for this particular layout. So I'm going to pile these up like usual, because I photograph everything outside of the page protectors. It just makes it so there's not glare or anything. So I don't bother putting them in until after I've photographed them. So I'm gonna put this to the side, and we'll bring out the next week, which is week, whatever this is, 43, week 43. So this is the last week leading up to Halloween. It ends on the 30th, which did make things interesting for the following. So for the next layout, how do I document? Because Halloween is such a big thing in our family that I wanted to highlight Halloween, but it's also, 6 days of November. And to be honest, I don't remember what I did to document it. We're going to find out together tomorrow. For this one, I am using the We Story Kit. So when I run out of current product to use, meaning, I don't necessarily have October stories by the month to use because I've already used that. I don't have whatever the current story kit is to use because I've already used that. Maybe I've already done travel. I've already done day in the life. So then I'll go into my story kit stash and see, is there a theme here that aligns with the stories that I'm trying to tell? In this case, it ended up being the We Story Kit, which I think was from 2020, maybe, I think. So I'm going to go ahead, we'll lay these ones out, and then go from there. I don't know why these aren't, sometimes I put these away in order so then I can just more easily. Apple Row. I wonder if that's what that means. And then this one is Kids and Pumpkin. No. Me and Aaron. Oh yeah, Kids and Pumpkins. Yes. I was thinking Pumpkin, my cat. That would be a no. Okay. Wagon. My friend Kate's. Our Lights. And chipboard that's just falling. Come on out. And then Jonah at school. Okay, and then we have a bunch of cards. Actually, I'm going to push this up a little bit more. Okay, so we've got the ampersand, the quote card together. All we need is us. This one I'm going to cut in half. And then us right now. We, and then you go here. Part of the reason why I picked this kit is because it's got a lot of fall muted colors. So the colors are muted, but because it's got the browns and the burgundy reds, to me that reads a lot more fall than it does, say, spring or summer. And a lot of my pictures also happen to be more fall looking. I'm going to cut this slightly more on this side. Now this card I can set aside, and this becomes a filler where it says at the end of the day we can endure much more than we think we can. That's now a filler card that can just go into my stash or back into the Wii kit because I still have plenty of it that I haven't used. And eventually we'll have to crush that kit, but not yet. Not quite yet. All right, so we've got those fall colors, which pair very nicely with the photos, and enough where I could add more stories. So I've got, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 journaling cards this time because I had a lot of stories to tell that I didn't necessarily tell in the same way in my other albums. Now, what I need to do is figure out where I was going to put all of my chipboard here because I also pulled a bunch of these out to use. I was going to do that one there. I love this kit because it's all about being together, us, we, and this is a time, a month, a season where we do a lot of stuff together. So it just makes a whole lot of sense. Can you go there? We are. Okay. This one says we're all in this together. This one says what, us? Oh, right, I was going to use that for a date separator. And then these are my people right there. I have something right here too. Here we. Did I miss one? Where did that little, no. I wonder if I missed a chipboard. Yeah, because you're the only one that doesn't have one. So interesting. Here we, maybe I put it back in the packet. That's possible. It didn't fall. It's not in the packet anymore. Let's double check the story kit packet. Okay, so I need, no, yes. Okay, did you somehow end up back in here? I don't think so though, because I used all of it, all of them. Okay, so I've got phrase, oh wait, here we go. There it is. I did miss it. Yay. So that's going to be my connecting factor on this, is they've all got chipboard. You know what, does this have anything? No, I kind of actually like you blank. And I bet you I did when I was designing it as well. Okay. All right, so see what I mean? Lots of components of this kit left to work through eventually. It's got some really pretty colors. I wonder, oh, it came out in May of 2020. It's like a very soothing colored kit. Okay, oh, I should have put this in there. Whatever, we'll do that later. Okay, so this one's going to be pretty quick and easy to put together. I just need a label for my dates. And then it's going to be simply sticking stuff down. You know what I might do is see if, because like these are all too fat for that little amount of space. I just need something real small. Did I print? I feel like I printed some skinny labels and I cut them out myself. I just don't remember what I did with those. What did I do with those? Yeah, because it's none of these. Worst case, I can use that, I think. But I swear that I printed some out. There's from the One Little Word collection. Oh, is this it? No, darn. From the One Little Word collection, there was a month where part of it included these really skinny black labels. They were kind of like the ones you find in the December Daily collection, but they were black. That's a thought too. I could just pull one out of the December Daily collection and use it. Let me see about that. Okay, I need, use the main kit, right? Oh, all the way at the bottom. Of course you are. Okay, I'm pretty sure those gold ones were in here. Yes. Yes. Now, are any of them just blank? Or do they all say something? Don't remember anymore. I want some of these that are just blank. They have nothing on them. I think they all do. No. Some of them have words. I do know that. So maybe there's a word that would make sense. So we got like 5 and 16. No. None of you are words. Yeah, I would love some of these that are just blank. Okay. No. Like, I feel like she could do these in the gold and black and silver and just have like bundles of them. I would totally do that because they fit on these cards so awesome and they're skinny, so the dates fit in there nicely. Did I take out all the word ones? Where are you? They're going to be like the last ones here. Or else I took them out. Oh, today. That can kind of work. Today works. I mean, I'm going to make it work. And that's the only one. Okay, so I must have taken the other ones out and put them somewhere. Who knows? But we're going to make today work. Because I think that's pretty. Yeah, we're doing it. Hi, Millie. How are you doing? All right, so we've got October 24th through October 30th. See what I mean? The dates fit on there like perfection. Okay, so then we're going to add this on. And this is an old story kit, which makes me very happy because that means the chipboard has sticky back. Yay.
Yay, sticky back.
Yes, one less step. Okay. All right, so my little separator is going to be the word us, which I'll put right here. And then, okay, so let's talk a little bit about stories. So in my October Daily, I have a whole page dedicated to this story, which is about Izzy losing her baby giraffe for the umpteenth time and us going and finding him in a parking lot under a pile of leaves. So there she is. So I tongue-in-cheek put this "we belong together." They do belong together. She loves that giraffe. She loves that giraffe. She's going to bring it with her. So next week, she is the leader of the week at her school. And she's super excited about it. So we get to fill out this whole, like, read all about me. And it's all this stuff about her. And she gets to, like, draw a picture of herself on it. And then she gets to do show and tell. So she's like, I'm bringing baby giraffe to show and tell. So he's going to go to school with her and pray that he comes home. And then she has to, what else does she have to do? Oh, bring in a picture of her family or a favorite picture and talk about it. And she gets to lead the line to go to lunch every day. So she's very excited about leader of the week this week. And that just made me think about it. This is a picture I got of me cleaning my house because it was a disaster. And it needed to be cleaned. And so I stuck my phone on a tripod and just had it take pictures while I was cleaning. There's not really a whole lot to that story, just, you know, cleaning everyday things. This is a picture that Jonah's teacher sent me from their Halloween party. It was weird because in years past, when Izzy went to this preschool, it was pre-COVID. So all of the parents were allowed to go to the party as well. Like, we could all go. For Jonah, though, we couldn't go. So instead, they just sent pictures. They actually send pictures to us almost every day when they're in school, and it's awesome. I love it. I always save them. My favorite, though, is they actually sent, and I should have done a QR code of it on here. That would have been smart. Because my favorite one was the kids did like a Monster Mash dance where they had to, you know, like freeze. And then they would dance and they'd have to freeze. And they sent us the video of it. And oh my gosh, it was so funny. Jonah's dance moves are, you know, like, they are the best. He's going to be a really great awkward dancer. Let me tell you. He does this whole, like, you can't even see it, but he does like the whole, like, wiggles his arms and wiggles his butt. And like, that's it. It's the best. You know, all the other kids are like bouncing off the wall and he's just sitting there like wiggling. He probably learned those moves from me. No shame. Then, Erin put our lights up. So we are struggling, like hardcore struggling to figure out how to put lights on our house. So, we've just kind of like half-assed it so far for every holiday. And Erin was like, I have this great idea for this year for Christmas. And he went out there and he did it. He's like, I hate it. It's awful. He's like, I'm just doing what we did for Halloween again. And then next year we need to figure out a better way. The problem is that we have really tall pillars and our porch overhang is like it's 2 stories up. So what we would like to do is, you can't see it here, I'm zoomed in on it, but technically we have a pillar here and a pillar here and it goes way up. He's like, what he wants to do is wrap lights all the way up it and then have it go across the overhang and then down the other pillar, but it's 2 stories high. So we need to, in better weather, get a ladder and figure out like how to get cup hooks or nails or something to make that easier to hang. And then he wants to do at the top of our house as well, which is also, you know, 2 stories up. So it's just, he's like, it's very complicated what I want to do and probably dangerous. And he's like, so I probably shouldn't do it when it's cold and like we need to do it another time. And we've talked about potentially investing in color changing lights so we can hang them up for Halloween and then just change the colors of them for Christmas.
That's all I want for
right? And then take them down after that, because I think our HOA would not like it if we just left Christmas lights up all year, even if they were changed colors for every holiday, because you could be like, it's pink and red for Valentine's Day and it's green and white for St. Patrick's Day and purple for for Easter. Like, we could totally do it, but I don't think our HOA would like that. So instead, we're like, if we could just hang them one time for the season and take them down one time for the season, that would be better than right now putting up Halloween, taking down Halloween, putting up Christmas, taking down Christmas. It's a lot. So we usually procrastinate it because it's a lot. Anyway, so those were our lights. And then all of this was from picking pumpkins and apples at the apple orchard. Actually, all 4 of these pictures were. And then this bottom one, we went over to my friend's house who lives in the next town over, and she did a pumpkin carving party at her house. So we brought our pumpkins there and carved them with her and her family and their extended family. So it was just us and her family, but it was really fun. We had a really good time. Got a cool picture. And that's essentially it. And we did that on the 30th, this pumpkin carving, which was perfect timing because then we could put them out for Halloween the next day. Talk about last minute, but we made it. We made it just in the nick of time. All right, so that's my layout for this one. Oh, I'm going to show you my journal page for this one because this one's really cool. So here is this one. I hand drew it. Again, I looked at pictures, so it's, you know, it's not from my imagination, but I hand drew it. But look at, isn't it so cute? The cauldron and all these little potions.
I love your cauldron.
It's so adorable. Pinks and purples. This is like inspired by Frankie's collection color palette, for sure. Anyway, so that journaling helped me to tell my stories for this week, which I think is pretty much all. I don't think I have anything that's not, yeah, cleaning up the house. So this is cleaning up the house, talking a little bit about winding down October documenting and catching up on routines or resetting routines. This one's talking about our last time going to Spicer's for the season. We went there 3 times this year, which is a record for us, but I don't regret it, not one bit. This one's about Jonah's Halloween party at school. This one, oh, you know what? This one I took and I just used this as a jumping off point. So it says right here, us right now. So I said, we are a family of 4 who all love the fall season and love to be together. Isabella is 7 and still sees the magic of nature all around her. Jonah is 4 and full of excited energy at all times. So true. So that's more like just a snippet of who we are right now. And then this one I also kind of took as a prompt. So it says we, and then 1, 2, 3. So I said, we are a family that loves to do games. Oh wait, that loves to play games, laugh, and have adventures. We are joiners, always down for a party or a get together with friends, which alludes to that picture. And then we are a Halloween family and lovers of all things spooky, kooky, and silly. And that's that. So some of them pertain to stories. Some of them are just, you know, like journaling jumping off points, I suppose. Anyway, that is that. So those are my 2 layouts for today. Those came together super quick. 45 minutes, we got 2 layouts done. And that's that. Mallory, you're feeling stressed and you have to get all the things done for December. I feel you. I feel you so much, Mallory, because I just put up some Christmas today. I still have to finish up my October daily. I feel like I have to finish all the things so that December can come and it can just be December. But is that, you know, is that realistic? Who knows? Anywho. All right, Billy, I just saw your comment. You said that you're working from home today and it's very quiet and you've fallen asleep once or twice. Oh my gosh. Okay, I used to work in an office where I had no windows and it was a building inside of a building was my office. It's complicated, but the point is that I was very secluded in this office, and the other people who worked with me generally were not at the warehouse that I worked at. They were out delivering product. And my uncle, who worked for the same family business, it was my dad's family business, decided to install motion sensor lights. So, you know, they would turn off and it would be less expense for the lights. So, and I actually, it's funny because I say I didn't have windows, but I actually did. So I had an office, I had 2 windows in my office, but because my office was a building inside of a building, the windows just looked out at a warehouse. Like it was not outside, it was a warehouse. So anyway, everybody would leave for the day. I'd be just sitting there in my office working, and one by one, the lights would just shut off all around me. So then I would be just in the dark, except for my one beaming light office. It's very lonely. It was a lonely situation. But I feel you, because it would get really quiet. It'd get really dark. And you're just like, for me, I was number inputting. So it's just boring and tedious. And yes, I can totally understand falling asleep while you're working because it's quiet. And yes. Anyway, I'm so glad I don't do that anymore. And I have a window that looks outside. I almost would have rather like not even had a window so I didn't have to know that everybody was gone, you know, like, but you know, it's a thing. It's a thing. Anywho, Oh, anywho. All right, friends. Well, this is it for today. So tomorrow is Wednesday. We'll be back here again at 1 o'clock Eastern time. Tomorrow will go a little bit longer because I'm going to be doing 3 layouts, not just 2. So we've got week 40, what is that, 44, 45, and 46. And then on Thursday, we're going to work on last week, which was 47, and we'll be totally caught up on Project Life. How exciting is that? I'm pumped. I am pumped. So hopefully I'll see you back here tomorrow. If not, have a great rest of your day today. Have a great day tomorrow. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye, friends.